Oh, there's Deb. Hold on, let me message her. Oh, I can't. She already live?
Hey, hey, hey.
Like, wait a minute. Is she already live? Going live now. You are right now? Well, if you want to, you're welcome. Okay, because it's 48. You got it. She's got a whole, probably more than 3 hours of stuff that she's condensing down to two, guys. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, wait, is she live? Okay, so let's hop, guys. Thank you all for participating and all being here. Yes, she is in. Yes, she is. She is in. Go over there. Okay, guys, thank you all for participating. Let's go to Deb's. She is live, guys. Let's go.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming over. Hey, Donna, you're up early too. Okay, Danina, I'm going to make you a moderator now that you're here. And I'm sorry I went early, but I was already set up like an hour ago. Hi, Sherry, Gracie, Clara. I'm doing okay. I don't know. Danina hyped this up, so I hope I do okay. I'll just give it a minute to let people come in. If I can help put me... Okay. Hi, Jerry, who is Recycled Parts for Art. Hi, Maddie. Teresa. Since 2 this morning. Wow. It is 8:52 this morning. Hi, Nix. Hi, Cheryl. Little sister Cheryl. I have some new ones here. I don't know. Hi, Patricia. You're up early, too. Okay, guys. Well, you know, I do a lot of different stuff, but my specialty kind of lately has been cards. So we're going to start with cards. But if I get bored with that, or if you get bored with that, I'm going to switch to, I have a pocket letter I have to do for spring Easter or something. So I thought we could maybe do that if there's time. And I was thinking of doing some boho beads, but I don't think we're going to have time. So I'll maybe do that in Art Bar Hop 3. You like card making too? Awesome. Well, okay. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if any of you ever bought like Project Life cards and you don't scrapbook like me. So I have this container here of these Project Life type cards. They're called Memories and More. But I'm going to make cards out of them because otherwise they're going to sit here and never get used, right? So we're going to try some different techniques and stuff too. And the first 2 cards I have sort of planned, and the rest we might just wing it. I have time. I don't know, Danina, because on my Tuesday night lives, we make like 4 or 5 cards. And with me chatting, I don't know if I'll get more done or not. So the first one, I picked out this. I don't like the spoons and stuff on the back. So this is like a purple. It's called Rich Raspberry. And I'm going to do some embossing in this gorgeous embossing folder. Okay, and I'll just show you. That's one of the techniques we're going to do. And I thought I had the little piece of paper ready here. I did. I don't know what I did with it. So I'll just cut another one. Oh, here it is. It's buried. I have it. So I'm just using this sort of off-white cardstock. And this is called a Country Floral embossing folder. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to ink it with my ink and one of these jobs and get the effect that I have here and then sparkle it up a little bit. I go live, Gracie, at 7 p.m. Tuesdays, and that's Eastern Daylight Time or Eastern Time, whatever. It's daylight time right now. So 7 p.m. Tuesdays, and that's usually card making. Once in a while, I do a project. Like one time I did a envelope flip book because I had an oversupply of envelopes and stuff like that. So I'm just putting the paper in. Now, I want to show you a couple things. This one I actually inked the embossing folder here, and it just put a little outline around all the flowers, and I think that's pretty cool too. And then I just took the whatever you call this thing, spongy thing. I don't know my terms too good. Okay, Gracie, I did that right before this, so I've got my coffee supply here, and then just edged it with it. And I think that looks pretty cool, so we'll use that too in the next card, but we have to finish this one first. Wow, we're going to make another one like this. So let me run this through, and then we'll ink that up. And I can't bring I have a big kick machine over here on my left. I can't bring that into screen, so, but it'll only take a second. Okay. And ta-da! So pretty plain, but beautiful design, right? But what really makes it pop is when you put the ink on, I think. Let me get some of this stuff off my desk. Do you ever ink with the embossing pen? I have an embossing pen. I have not tried that. No. I've used markers on it. I don't know that I have an embossing pen, but these work pretty well too. You just, you know, go around and it really highlights the flowers that are popped up. And then you can use Wink Estella, and that actually sort of smooths it out and adds shine. And I did that, but only on this huge rose or whatever it is in the middle here. We will be doing a little bit of embossing, but words mostly. Inktober. What's Inktober? So I am going to add some Wink Estella just to this flower and make it sparkle. I'm kind of nervous about this. Yes, Danina, it is Stampin' Up. I wasn't going to bring that up, but probably most everything I use this morning will, well, not necessarily. When we get to the pocket letter, that probably will not be Stampin' Up, but all these cards and embossing folders are Stampin' Up. So we'll do that, and then I need a piece of cardstock, which I have some of pre-cut. Let's see if this is oops, sorry. I have to cut this down. Nope. Yeah, I have to cut this down because it's too big. But anyway, what we're going to do is assemble, and what I used here is velvet ribbon. And I did a fake bow because it's easier. I put it around the cardstock, just taped it down here. I didn't put it all the way across, and just a solid piece. And we'll do that on this one after I cut this down. And then just do a fake bow, which is so much easier than trying to do a regular bow. So let me cut this down and we'll do it on this one. Okay, so I just want it to be about a 1/4 inch wider than this, which I could measure, but okay, right about there. I think I got that crooked, so hang on. There we go. Let me clean that up because I did it a little crooked. I am shaking. I'm not usually like that. I think because I think of all of you as artists, and I'm like a crafter. You know? And I have to cut it this way, too. So I'm going to cut about 1/2 inch off this way. Okay. That looks a little less than 1/2 inch. Nope, a little more. that was only a 1/4 inch. And I'm saving my strips because we might do a card with the strips. That's a new thing with me, sort of collage cards. Yes, that's true, Ian. We're all creatives. All right, I'm going to make you a moderator too, Ian. You should have a wrench now. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. All right, so let me glue that down. And I just use, when you emboss, I always use liquid glue because of all the bumps and stuff. It holds better, I feel like, instead of like, well, double-sided tape would be all right too, but that's too slow for me. I want the immediate result here, right? So I want my pretty flower up at the top. Now I watched somebody else use, and I think on the first one I did this. I have white ink too, and it kind of muted down the colors, but I'm not sure I liked it as much. Okay, so let me get my ribbon and my tape. So we're just going to put this across the bottom. And just stick that down a little bit. Got a little too much on. And then we'll come across like this. Maybe I have it a little too low. I don't know. And get my good snips. Okay. And do another one. So far we just have the ribbon. So let me cut another piece. Thank you all. Good morning, Sandra. Thanks for coming. Okay, so now we just slide this under here and tie a knot, basically. I probably should have put that up just a little bit. And turn it till you're happy with it. I used way too much ribbon, so I'll probably save that just to lay across some other card. Let me get this turned a little better. Fidget with it, because it's going to turn over on me. Of course. There we go. And then just snip it. My hands are in the way. Snip it. And there we have that. Okay. Pretty easy. Easy peasy. Now we can either lay this, I think we'll just lay it on there instead of, because I don't think I have another one of these memories and more kind of things. So let's assemble, and then we'll do the inside and stamp a sentiment or something. Yeah, it's they call this color rich raspberry, but it's like a deep burgundy. It's pretty. It's beautiful. See, this had spoons on the side, and I just cut it down. It was a tea time or something, memories and more. It's like Project Life cards, but I don't scrapbook, so I don't know. I was like, why did I buy these? Because I don't know what I'm ever going to use them for. Well, here's what I'm going to use them for. Making use of them. Now, we could pop this up. I think we'll do that, actually. Hang on. One of my favorite things in the world, dimensionals. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for coming by. This is the Art Bar Hop 2, and it goes all day, and I'm just like the first person. So, and we'll announce at the end who's after me. And but it's the amazing Jerry. Thank you, Ian. And I will have links to everybody once my live is done. I'll copy them in, but I did put them in my intro video too. So, which Ian was gracious enough to make for us. Yay, Sandra, that's great. So we just pop that up. And I don't think I'm going to put a sentiment on the front. I think we'll do it on the inside because I don't want to ruin that floral with a sentiment over it, you know. And then on the inside, here's what I did. I just took a piece of cardstock, and I have this punch. It has 3 different sides. It's called the Detailed Trio Punch. It has a corner rounder, a tag hole maker, and then this gorgeous, which sometimes sticks. It makes this design in the corner, so I love that. It just gives, you know, card a little something, something, a little something, something. Okay, so we have that for the second one. And I already did the first one. Forgive my messy mat. It usually is messy. It's usually messier, and it might get that way. Hi, Paige. Thanks for coming by. We're going to stamp, before I glue that down, we're going to stamp a sentiment because the way I go, I don't always get things straight. I have a little problem with being able to see straight, apparently. So let me show you what I'm using for that. I'm using this stamp set, and I'm going to be using the So Glad We Are Friends in here, I believe. Or, yeah, we'll use So Glad We Are Friends, and then the next one I'm going to use Hope Your Day Is As Amazing As You. I really like the sentiments on that. Pretty cool. Now, I'm also going to put a little pad under here because, with a piece of scrap, because these are photopolymer stamps and they don't stamp on a hard surface as well. You don't get as good an impression. So I like to put foam, any kind of mat, you know, your cutting mat or anything under it. That's just something to have a little give, and it should stamp better. And I have to stand up because I can't see to get it straight if I don't. And I think I got it crooked anyway, but we'll see. A little crooked, not too bad. Not too bad. We'll go with it. You can turn the paper over. There's 2 sides to every paper, but I think it's all right. Stamp Girl is Paige, just so everybody knows. Hope she doesn't mind me saying that, but that's her name. Okay, so let's get these off of here and put this together. And close my ink pad so I don't end up wearing it and it doesn't dry out. Yeah, that's right, Patricia. It's homemade. I do homemade cards. That's kind of become my thing now lately. But I still like crafting other stuff. Like I was just in a different collab hop that a lot of you saw. It was Love is in the Air, Metals in Love. And I tried steampunk for the first time. For 5 weeks, we had to do something different. So if you haven't seen those, go back and look for I have a playlist called 2019 Love Hop. Go check it out because I did shabby chic and steampunk, and neither one of those is really my style. I guess my style, I call it simple chic. Okay, Gracie. Well, this is the Tombow Mono Liquid Glue, and it works pretty good. My favorite glue, though, for everything almost, is Art Glitter Glue. I just haven't refilled my little bottle yet, so I'm not using it because I like it in a fine point bottle. This is my fave. Okay. But this, I'm using this because I have it open and it has an okay tip. You can also use, you know, your snail adhesive for most parts, but I don't like it on elevated, I got a hair on there, elevated embossed stuff because it doesn't hold as well. And Art Glitter Glue, you can get it on Amazon, and another place you can get it is a lady on here called May Made It. She sells Art Glitter Glue too, but I got mine on Amazon. And if you live in a wintry area, they don't ship when it's cold. Yeah. Now see this, I wish they would have named it something different. There's no glitter in this. It's just a white glue that's permanent, water-based, non-toxic, dries acid-free. It's a white glue that dries clear. You can put glitter on it. Okay, Paige, all I did is I took, I embossed it plain, and then I took ink on this thing. What are these called? Dabbers, I don't know, sponge brayer, something. Not a brayer, a sponge. And I just went over the top of it. That's what I did. And then I used Wink of Stella on the center one. So that's what I did for that one. And that's that card. And then we can finish this one. Now on this one, what I did is I took the embossing folder and I put it on the side that's raised. But it ended up, and I took the same thing. I spread it actually on the embossing folder, put the paper in, because it was this way, and then it actually put it onto the paper this way. So it just kind of outlined it, and I think that's a cool effect too. But this one we just did the same way as I did the first one. So on this one, I used one of the, I'm using up, Paige, I don't know if you saw that part, the Memories and More, what did I just do with them? I'm losing stuff. Project Life type cards. These are Memories and More Tea Room, and I don't do scrapbooking, so I'm trying to use these up for cards. All these, well, not all of them today, but, and they even have some butterflies and stuff in. Maybe we can use some of them, or little flowers and bees, you know, that kind of stuff. Because I didn't know what else to do with them, so I'm making them into cards. Who did I miss? May? Oh, hi, Mia. Thank you for coming. She was up late last night, so I'm surprised she's here. Thank you, Ian. Okay, so we're going to put this one together too, and then we'll go to a different color. So I'm just going to glue this down. So this time I'm going to have like the one way underneath the other way. It's kind of cute. I like it. And I edged this also with the, what is this? Rich Razzleberry. This is all Rich Razzleberry ink and cardstock. It's a pretty color, and I'm not really a purple person, but I like it. I like it for flowers and stuff. I'm more of a turquoise blue person for people that know me. It's 4 p.m. there. Wow, it's 9:13 a.m. here. And we're going to bump this up on dimensionals again. And then we'll move on to Coastal Cabana. That sounds like a vacation, doesn't it? I'm ready for a vacation. Not in the cards for me this year. That's for sure. My best vacation, which was one of very few, was to St. Thomas and St. John in the Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands. Oh, that was fun. And I've been to other places like Hawaii and Guam, but they were all business trips, so I can't honestly say I enjoyed it. And the Philippines I've been to, and Singapore, all business though. And it just isn't the same as when you get to go on a personal vacation. Okay, so this time we're going to stamp. What are we going to stamp? Hope your day is as amazing as you, because you all are truly amazing. I'd like to go to Miami. I have not been to Miami. I've been to Disney a couple times. And oh, let me get my my mat up here so it stamps good the first time. Maybe not straight, but uh-oh, I just got a little ink on there. All right, I have to stand up again to have any shot of getting it sort of straight. All right, down we go. And then straight up. Ta-da, except I got a little ink there. Well, we'll just have to stamp something else there so that it's covered up. Let's see. We could pick this little flower down here. Where is it? We'll do a couple little flowers to cover up my little smear. You can always fix things when you're making handmade cards, right? It'll just look like a little dot in the center. And we'll do another couple of them. And I go in threes, odd numbers. That looks all right, right? What did Danina say? Where is she? I missed something. I can't even see it. Going so fast. Yeah, we're doing a full day. So you guys, you're going to have to hang around all day. Grab your beverage of choice and some snacks and just have a fun day watching. It's a rainy, dreary day here again, but unfortunately I have to go out later. So I have to just clean this up a little bit and get this mat out of the way. Oops, I didn't clean this one. I'm cleaning my stamps off on a chamois that's right next to me, just so you know. And let me get this ribbon out of the way. Okay, so we're going to close up our glue. Because, yep, Deb will get black, or whatever it's called, rich raspberry all over her if she doesn't. And everything else, too. Okay. I kind of like those little floating flowers there. Oh, happy birthday, Paige. Oh, my gosh. I'm glad your daughter is coming. That's wonderful. Now I know the date. The 22nd is Paige's birthday. And Nyx, if Nyx is still on here, she just had a birthday on the first day of spring, which was the 20th. So happy birthday to our March birthday girls. Anybody else? I'm so bad about remembering birthdays, and you think I would be better about it since I'm a card maker. But that just is a recent development. I didn't start out making cards. Honestly, my lifetime career was using the total opposite side of my brain. I used to be a federal contractor and did accounting and business contracts and ethics officer, all that good stuff, right? And then in 2013, my company got sold, and so I had like a couple years where I was doing consulting and stuff. And then my mom got really sick in 2016. Well, hurt and sick and stuff. And ever since then, I've kind of been retired before I should be. So there's the first two cards. And then we're going to switch gears to Coastal Cabana. I think they're gorgeous. They're both a little different, but equally pretty. Which one's your favorite, left or right? Oh, your mother's birthday is March 4th. Happy birthday to your mother. Belated a little. I'm trying to catch up on and happy birthday to Mia. Belated. Okay. Okay, so let's get this one set aside somewhere. And this color is called Coastal Cabana. Coastal Cabana. And here's one of the cards. See, we're in this together on this other side, but I love this floral. And that's the last one of those I had too. And then I think I want to emboss this just with a subtle embossing folder. But what I did on this is I took a stamp, this stamp here, and I stamped off and made my own background. And I think that looks pretty cool. So we're going to do that again on this little piece for the next card. And let me get my Coastal Cabana. And my piece of paper. I'm not worried about the, just want to stamp off on here a little bit because I want it to be light. Because we will put a sentiment on here. We'll just go off the edge a little bit there. And I'm going to do an all over stamp. different directions. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know. Perfection is not a word in my vocabulary anymore. There was a time it was. These kind of look like lips to me. I don't know. Yes, and honestly, guys, right now with everything going on with my mom and now my brother, my mother is 90, so it's been like a downhill thing since January 2016. And my brother just got he's having some tests on Monday, which I think are not going to be good. And he's older. He's like 5.5 years older than me. Not that that matters, but he's got health issues. And so anyway, so I think that came out pretty cool, right? While we're stamping, we might as well just stamp the sentiment. We'll use the So Glad We Are Friends again. This time we're going to do it in full strength, and I'll bring the stamp pad back in. Okay. And I'm just making regular cards here. Sort of looks purple on there. There we go. You could stamp that in a different color if you wanted to, but I kind of like the way that looks. So, yeah, I know she made it to 90, right? But it's been like one thing after the other lately. So this recently, I don't want to really get into that, but recently she broke her ankle in 2 places. So she's pretty much bedridden right now. So anyway, duh. Okay, so what I did on this one is I wrapped it in this ribbon. It's Coastal Cabana and on one side and Granny Apple Green on the other. It's really pretty. I'm a ribbonaholic and a paperholic, just in case you don't know. Thank you, Gracie. Okay, so let's start putting this together. I did not emboss this time. This was embossed with a subtle embossing folder, but you can't really tell. And that one, see if I have the cover of it, because you can never see it on camera. It looks like, I don't know where it is. Here it is. It just has this little bit of texture. It sort of gives it like a linen texture. Oh, flowers too. Yeah, I have 2 tubs of flowers, but ribbons and lace, I have a lot more than that. I did if anybody knows Kateri, she has a Facebook group, and she challenged us to show a before of our craft room or studio, whatever you want to call it, and an after. So I did it. I have like an hour-long or so before video out there, but I haven't started on the after yet. I got to get busy. All right, so here Deb has a problem because I don't always get things straight. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now we'll glue this down. I'm not going to do the little fake bow on this. I'm just going to leave it as a, well, I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I think I'm just going to leave it as a ribbon going across. So I think we'll just do 3 cards, and then maybe we'll switch to trying to do a pocket letter, which I'm not really prepared for. So, oh yeah, thanks, Paige. My after progress is non-existent. That it will be April. That's why I asked her to extend it to May, because I need the month of April to do the after. Big time need that. Okay. I'm going to pop this up again because I like doing that. And I don't waste these. I use these parts too. So Ugh, except they're sticking to me. I agree, Gracie. We have some amazing talent in here. Thanks, Maddie. I don't know. I was really nervous about that for a couple different reasons. A, I didn't want everybody to see my mess, but B, I didn't want everybody to see how much stuff I had. Anyway, now this one, the background paper I used on this, the color is very vanilla. It's not a pure white. I guess that's straight enough. Because I thought that this that was already printed looked like very vanilla too. But then on the inside, I have this. I don't know if I like that because it's white. I think I'm going to use very vanilla instead. Let's see if this is cut to size. Yeah, we'll just use that instead because I like it better. And maybe what we'll do, where's that little flower? We're going to just stamp a little flower down in the corner because I like doing that. Turn it right side up, Deb. I like to finish the insides of my cards. I'll do it full strength, I guess. Sometimes I stamp it off, but we'll just do full strength this time. Maddie's awesome. Everybody here is awesome. Check everybody's channels out. So thank you, Cheryl. And I think that's all we're going to do because we have a sentiment on the front, and we'll just leave it blank on the inside. I could put ribbon around it, but no. No, we're just going to leave it blank. And then we have another one in Coastal Cabana we can do, and then we'll switch to something else. I had to watch my time too because I lose track. And I know that 3 or 4 cards on Tuesday night takes me 2 hours usually because I'm trying to watch the chat and stuff, but I know I'm missing stuff here today, so I apologize for that. Susan came. Hi, Susan. And I apologize if I missed anybody else. Let me know. Put it in caps or something. Okay, so there's our first Coastal Cabana. Now this one, I didn't have another sheet of this, but I found this one which has some rose gold on it, I think, or maybe it's copper. I don't know, but that'll be pretty as a background. Now I already stamped this, but then I was thinking, what if we flip this over and emboss that with copper embossing powder, that sentiment. So I think I want to do that, but first I want to do my little flower thing again. Thank you, Gracie. Yeah, I like Coastal Cabana. One of my uplines says that it's the color that gets you closest to God or something, but I don't know. She just loves the color. So I'm going to stamp off and do this on the mat and my in frame, I hope. So we'll stamp off and do it. See, there's 2 sides to every paper. The other side's fine, but I think I want to do a little embossing. Doesn't that look like lips? I don't know. My mind is kind of weird sometimes. Let's see, which way do I want to go? Go this way here. And one more up here somehow. All right, that's enough. Wash my stamps off. Well, we could do copper or we could do clear embossing powder with the same color. I think we'll do copper, and that might bring out the copper in here. So let me get my embossing buddy. And this, you just rub it all over because you don't want the embossing powder to stick on places where you don't want it. And let's see, which one are we doing? So glad we are friends. Okay. And what do I need? Versamark. Yeah, it does look like lips. I think so too. It's a flower. I can show you. It's this flower right here out of this Incredible Like You stamp set. And so are these sentiments. I really like the script of these. And then there's some other stuff on here too, which I didn't bother to use. Okay, so hopefully I took my mat away, and I shouldn't have. But we're going to do this with Versamark, which is clear, as everybody knows. Now, I'm not an expert at this, but we'll give it a try. I probably got it crooked. That's the only problem with it. I can't see what I stamped. So if it's crooked, yeah, well. All right. Close that up. And I'm going to hold it over. I don't have the fancy jars like some people do, so I just hold it over a coffee filter, which you can get a whole pack of really cheap. And just tap it off. I'm going to put a little more on. Okay, I'm going to put that aside, and I'll do the cleanup later. Let me put it somewhere where it won't spill, wherever that might be. Here. And okay, guys, I have to make some noise. Sorry. Mute me if you want to. Shouldn't take long though. We'll start under the bottom. But then I like to bring it to the front too. Here it goes. Magic. All done. Love it. Isn't that cool? Embossing powder is just so amazing. You feel like I need a border, but I don't know if I want another layer there. So I think what I'm going to do is edge it. And I don't want to pull out another spongy thing. So I have these markers that match all the ink colors. I'm going to use the brush side and just go around the edges with it. Hi, Nooks and Missies, excuse me. I can't read. Yeah, probably it does. Change completely if you add the stem and leaves. But, yeah. We'll go with the lips. Flower lips. I just want this edged a little bit. So I use markers. You can use your ink pad. You can just take your ink pad to it directly. And once in a while, I goof it and have a smear go on the front. And then I get really upset because I usually have to do it over again. But I think it came out okay. It's a little bit warped, but not too bad. And we'll just glue that down right onto the base after we glue the base down. Thank you, Maddie. I do too. I think that brings out the color in the background more. So, and I think we'll skip the ribbon this time because I think we have enough decoration on the front. So basically, if you have, you know, I've watched some videos of people's craft room tours, and they've got like drawers full of Project Life cards. I'm like, okay, well, I sure don't need that many because I don't scrapbook. And I didn't know what I was going to do with these to begin with. So I'm using up my Memories and More Project Life cards. I think I have some non-Memories and More ones too. Oh, you know what? I should pop this up. Oops. I should pop it up. Let me get my scissors and snip these. And we'll do a couple like that. Just snip along the edges so you can use the edges. Oops. And I do have one on here yet. Uh-oh. Okay. I have a message from somebody. Oops. That one I didn't do yet. So we'll just put these on here. Like this. And we'll put a couple of these long ones along the edge. Mia is overseas. She was up till on a live with Donna Jackson till like 3 in the morning her time. I don't know how you guys do it. I guess I'm getting old because I get tired too quick these days. All right, I put a lot on there. Using up the edges. You guys still awake? Okay, somebody's. Okay. Just trying to see what's buzzing on my phone. I have it on silent buzz, but there were some messages going through. Ian's taking care of them. Okay, so and did I get them all? Nope. You can sort of tell when you have them because they're shiny when you take the papers off. And they're not as shiny when you don't. And let's make sure we get it on right side up and straight. Oh, this has things I can sort of line up with. Yay. There we go. So glad we are friends. That goes for all of you. Now, I don't know what I want to do on the inside of this one because, again, this doesn't really match. So we'll set that aside. Let me put that back in the Memories and More case that I have and figure out if I have another very vanilla card somewhere. I thought I did. Oops. Well, we'll have to cut one, I think. We'll cut one. And the inside mat, we need it to be about 5 1/4. So we'll cut it there by 4. Just standard, what they call an A2 size card, for those that might not know. Get this off of here. And I think we'll give it the detailed trio punch treatment again. Hi, Lady Vamp. Thanks for coming by. We're just making some cards. This is actually card number, what, 4, right? 2 in each color, and I think I'll do Calypso Coral next, but that's going to be a little bit different. And I don't really have it prepared, so we're going to wing it. Okay. Just going to glue that down, and I'm not going to put anything on the inside. That design works either way. So this one goes this way, whereas this one was vertical. This one's horizontal. Thank you, Janina. I appreciate that. We have a lot of talented people in here. I'm looking forward to seeing them. Unfortunately, I have to go somewhere my afternoon. So about an hour after I am done, I have to go, and I won't be back tonight, but I will try and rewatch everybody's tomorrow afternoon and or Sunday. So, because I'm looking forward to them all. I might be able to catch a little bit of Jerry's, who is right after me, who is... Hi, Judy. Good morning. Thank you for coming. We're making some cards. So far we have 1, 2, I don't know what I do with the other ones. Oh gosh. That's bizarre. I lost our first 2 Rich Raspberry cards. How can I do that? Oh, they'll turn up. Anyway, there's 2 of them we did. Now we're going to do, oh, here they are right here. Here's the first 2. So these are the first 2 we did, and then these are the second 2, and now we're going to move on to another color. So the one thing I just will say is everything coordinates. Like the colors in here are Rich Raspberry, Coastal Cabana, Calypso Coral, Old Olive, and Crushed Curry. So that's the colors of ink and papers and stuff I picked out to use. So we're going to find something that is in Calypso Coral. I did do another country floral in the Calypso Coral, but I don't think I'm going to use that this time. Maybe, we'll see. And I don't know if I have any big things, but we're going to do a small one anyway. Oh, well, this is kind of cool, though. So we have that. Love and Laugh Each Day. That kind of matches. That could go on the inside. Maybe we'll use that on the inside. So then we have Whisper White going. There's another coral. That's sort of an invitation. It's a tea party for you. Ooh, this one's pretty. That's a possibility. But I kind of like this. You're my cup of tea to put like here. But this one, it's going to go like that. So I don't actually like this in the front. So maybe we'll do one. I have to cut it down a little bit like that. And maybe we'll do another one with the purple with the orange butterfly. What do you think? Thank you, Donna. I figured you were there. Or we have a Today is the Day. No, that won't work with this one. Okay, so we're going to use those 2. We'll make 2 cards, and maybe we'll keep this orange one out too. So I'm just playing with these cards and trying to make cards. Ooh, this one's pretty too. Ooh, this is my problem. I like all these pretty things. Yes, thank you. That would be great. And then we'll switch to a pocket letter, I think, for the second part of this. And then here's another pretty one. 2 more pretty ones. So we have a lot to pick from. We have that one and that one. Okay. Trying to craft with my stash. So we have all these to pick from, but I think I'm going to start with these 2. Let me get these out of the way. We'll use them for the next one. And I think I want to emboss this, but just with that subtle embossing folder. I'll just emboss the whole thing, or at least the front, which is the one that makes it look like linen a little bit. Can you see the design in it? Thank you, Maddie. I think I'm going to put it down like this so we just get the 2 front pieces embossed. Okay. Be right back, turning sideways to run it through my big kick. I have to tell you, I had like 3 different things I wanted to do today. 3 different paper packs and everything, and I was starting to get myself like, you know, a little flustered. I was like, what am I going to do? Okay, so do we want the bee? I don't think I want the bee because I'm not a bee person. I know they're good for the environment, but I can't. Yeah. So we're going to cut this to like 5. I'm going to cut it to 5 just because I don't really want that bee on there. And that'll take the bee off. Okay. So let's see if that fits now. It's a little smaller, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank you, everybody. Welcome back, Cheryl. I don't know what was a good plan. Oh, to emboss it with the texture folder. So that might be all we do with this one. Is just put "You're My Cup of Tea." I might back this on something because it feels a little thin. And actually, I don't know if I want this to show on the back. So I'm thinking I might use, maybe I'll use the B on the back so that when you open it, it goes like that. We'll still have a B. All right, well, let's do that. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. So this one's an easy one. Don't even really have any stamping. Yeah. Easy peasy. And then this one, we only want to glue, well, first I have to glue them together. Oh, I don't know. That covers up the pretty butterfly. Okay. Never mind. We're going to put, oops. We're going to put these butterflies on the back instead. I like that better. And maybe we'll die cut a butterfly and just stick it on the front. That might work. We need a little something else on the front, I think. Let's see if I can get these stuck together good. So we're going to put that about there, and that way we'll have at least one butterfly showing on the back when we open it, like that. Well, that looks bright orange, but it's actually the same color like as this, so it really looks, the color's a little off in my camera, I think. Oh, sorry, Donna. Thank you, Danina. Okay, so I'm going to glue this halfway down. Sorry, butterflies. And all I did on this one, I cut the card base the same way, but then I just scored it in half here and folded it. It's called a Z-fold card. And I'm just trying to get it straight and make sure I don't have glue showing over here. You're My Cup of Tea. They have room to write there. I don't think I'm even going to put anything on this side because there's plenty of room for someone to write there. I do think I want like a little something. And you know what? I have these little wood pieces I need to use up. So maybe we'll just stick a couple of these down, color one and stick some down. Where I have little flowers. I think I want a butterfly though. Like maybe this one. Yeah, maybe one of these. And I'll just try and ink it and see how it works. Why not? They're no longer available, just in case anybody's wondering. So, but I had to use them up. And then I think we'll put a little bling in the middle of him. So let me see if I have a blend. Oops, I just dropped something. What did I drop? Oh, a block. Okay. I'm going to use my alcohol marker, and this is light Calypso Coral, so it's supposed to be the same color as the background. We shall see. Looks a lot more orange there too. So little wood pieces take alcohol marker pretty well. I could emboss the butterfly too. I don't know. I'm going to go inside and around the edges too. Hi, Judy Lee. We have a lot of people here I don't know very well, and then we have some I know pretty well. So I thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoyed today's hop with the Art Bar. Danina and Ian and so many other wonderful, talented people. Jerry will be up next in about an hour and 10 minutes or so. And I'm really looking forward to seeing hers too, as well as everybody else's. We have some awesome, talented people. Okay, so I think we're just going to put that kind of right up here, but I'm going to put some glitter on it, I think, too, after I get it down. Now, to glue that down, I'm actually going to use glue dots because they seem to work the best for me with these wood pieces. And these actually were out of a paper pumpkin kit, but you can get, you know, glue dots just about anywhere. We'll try two and see how it holds. If it doesn't hold, I'll add a little glue in there as well, just for security. I usually would use art glitter glue because it holds everything. And we're going to put that right about there. And let's see, bling or glitter or something. Let's see what I have. I think, I think just some clear bling maybe. Well, I have pearls and I have clear. What do you think, guys? Pearls or clear? Thank you, Ian. Good morning, Janie. Thank you, Judy. Parker. Pearls. Debbie says pearl. She answered first, so that's what we're going to do. I think that'll be good, too, because it'll go with the white there. So, let's see. I think I'm going to do one medium-sized one. And I might have to come back and glue these down a little bit too. I'm not sure. They have adhesive on, but you know, they're on wood. And then we'll just do a couple little ones. Maybe we just do one little one. I think that'll do it. But I'm going to wink Estella it too. Make it shine a little bit. Because butterflies, their wings are sort of translucent, right? We're just going to put a little bit of blingy bling sparkle on. Some sparkle. There we go. That's it. Card number whatever. So let's do one more, I think. And okay, pretty cool, huh? And then I have one more, but it's a easel card. So it's the same thing, except this time the paper's cut long ways in half and then scored in the middle at 5 1/2, and then again at 2.75. So this one will stand like this, and we're going to put we'll put the butterfly or something like this, but I think we need a piece of card behind it. Thank you, Judy Lee. Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Paige. Okay, so one more. And then we'll do a pocket letter, hopefully. Maybe what I'll do is cut down this rose piece and put it behind here. No, that won't fit that way. I don't know. What do you think? Does that look all right? I'm not really loving it. Yeah, beautiful and fast. It doesn't have to take... well, Maddie, sometimes I send them out to customers, and sometimes I send them out in friend mail. I'm really bad about remembering people's birthdays, so that's on my list of get better at doing that. Sometimes I just do random acts and send them to somebody. Sometimes I make them specifically. Like I just got my paper pumpkin the other day and I made 2 of the cards the way you're supposed to. But one of them, my granddaughter is going to turn 15 in August. I cannot believe it. I don't like this. So I made one for her. Maybe that's better. I don't know if I'm loving the orange with the purple, but that looks a little better if I just cut that down a little bit. Do you think? Better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, let me see if I have, maybe just a piece of white cardstock would work. Let me cut a piece of white cardstock and just see if that will work. And we'll cut it to 5 1/4 by 4. It's a little too big, but maybe if I cut this down a little bit and then round the corners or something, I think I'd like that. Maybe. Black might work. Let me try black. Let me get a piece of black. Hang on. Let me find it. I probably have it out already. No, I don't think I do. All right, hang on. Well, can't find my black, which is weird, but how about gray? Would that work? I don't like the gray either. I have to find my black. Hang on. Maybe I have it out and just didn't see it. Night of Navy. Here's my black. I found it. Had it out for a different project. I've got like 3 different project piles sticking here. So before I cut it, let me just, I think black's the winner. Good idea. Thank you. Let me cut that down. So let's measure this. This is, oops, probably 3 by 4, right? That's what most Project Life things are. Yep. So I'll make it like 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. I'm off camera. Sorry. Beautiful. That works much better. I think that'll be so pretty. Yay, we have a winner. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Black is the best so far. Okay, so let me glue this down. I'm not going to emboss this. I do think I want to round the corners though on this. So let me pull this punch out on both of them. And this has a corner rounder. So we're going to try it and see. Yeah, it works okay. I have a different corner rounder, but since I have this out, we'll use this one. I have to stand up though. It's kind of hard to punch it sometimes when I'm sitting down. So much easier when I'm standing up. I'm not going to round the base card though, because I need it to be able to slide and open right. So I think I really, yeah, I like that a lot. I like it a lot. All right, I'm going to glue that down. No pop dots this time, or whatever they're called, dimensionals. Oh, the other side has the bees on, but I'm going with the butterfly. Sorry, Donna. Yeah, last year I had an underground beehive, And I was mowing the lawn. I have to mow sometimes because my son works nights. So when it's hot in the summertime, the only time we can mow is either early morning, but the grass is usually too wet then, or in the evening, like at 7. So he was already at work. So I was trying to mow, and these bees were flying everywhere. So that area of my yard did not get mowed. And I called my cousin because she's retired and her husband's retired now, but he wasn't like an exterminator. So she said, "Oh, he'll be over tomorrow. We call him the bee whisperer." I'm like, so glad to hear that because I don't whisper to bees. I run from them. Anyway. Okay, so that's the front. Now we have to have something down here to stop it. So let's get another little strip of black maybe down here. Let's see if I have another little pattern. I can do black with this and then put a circle pop up on it. That might work. This is left over from that one of the other pieces. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might work. Don't whisper to bees. Yes, they do chase you, Teresa. That's right. You like the orange butterfly. Yeah, and I'm wondering maybe I should put orange. No, I don't like that. Did you see the other butterfly we did in orange? We just put one up there. That was a wood piece. I just used an alcohol marker and colored that. I think, let me cut this down. So we need about an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter. Maybe, yeah, an inch and a quarter. Inch and a quarter, and then I have to lop off about a quarter inch on the other end. Ugh, I don't have a big enough desk to show this off right. No, I don't think I have enough off of that. Not a quarter inch. Okay. I think we'll do that, but maybe instead of, well, we can maybe put that down. I haven't decided about that yet, but, and it's too long now. But I think what I want to do is have a sentiment here somewhere, right? So let's figure out what sentiment we want to use. And it has to be smaller because I think I'm going to put it on a circle right here. Well, we have lots of love we could use, or thinking of you, or friends forever. I think that's it for the choices right now. Is there any change to chance the camera angle a little bit up? You're falling down. I don't know if I can't go up. My stand is up as far as it can go. It's a weird webcam thing attached to my laptop. Sorry, Mia. I don't know. Like if I do it up, it's going to come up and look at me instead of the camera. I mean, instead of the desk. Yeah, I don't have the best setup. So I think the lots of love. I just like the script of it. And let me find a little piece of white scrap. And we'll stamp that on there. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, let me find a block. This is a little sentiment. Oops. I still have a little flower on the other one. Let me take that off of there. And let's see what color we want to use. I think I'll use black this time since we have black in the background. So I'm bringing out Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I could use the coral too. Let's see if it does all right without a mat under it. I'm going to put it sort of, nope, it doesn't look like it has enough ink on it. Okay, right about here. That works. And then I'm going to clean my stamp real quick. Okay, and then I'm going to use a punch. If I can find it. Here it is. This is a 1 3/8 inch scallop circle punch. And we're just going to go like that. Try and center it. And boom. Get rid of the extra. And get rid of the punch because I don't have room on my desk. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll pop that up. I don't know, that might be too bright. I have a mess here. It might be too bright. Okay, well, what we're going to do then is we're going to take, these have flowers in them too, but I think I'm going to use a different design and kind of stamp it with some of the Blackberry Bliss stamped off again. So, oops. So we're going to do that. Bring in my stamp pad. Oh no. Well, can you get a replacement screw? I missed something. Yeah, it goes till 8 p.m. Pacific page. Oops. I don't know if this was the best choice, but we're going to try it. Maybe I'll stamp off twice. It's kind of a weird design. But I like background designs. One more. Just a little edge over here. Okay, that's it. Do you see what I just did? Do you see? I got Blackberry Bliss on my, Rich Razzleberry on my finger. That's why I can't have nail polish, because my Parts for Art is Jerry. She's next, yes. Recycled Parts for Art, I believe. And she's another Pennsylvanian like me. Woohoo. So happy to meet her. Not too many that are in Pennsylvania. Seems like, anyway. I know there's 1 or 2 others in a different side of the state, but Jerry's only like maybe an hour and a half from me. So it's pretty cool. I'm just gluing down this strip, trying to get it centered, which is, of course, not my best thing. And I have to snip off a little bit that's sticking out. And we're going to put that down here at the edge. And I could pop that up too, but see, we need something to stop the card. I think I'm just going to glue that and then pop the circle up. That's what we're going to do. Thank you, Gracie. Bye, Gracie. If the glue will cooperate. There we go. I like liquid glue because it's faster to me and it holds really well. Sometimes, and it also gives you just a little bit of wiggle room in case you don't have things straight, which is what I need. Because see, like that, it's over too far to the left. There we go. Okay, and then this one we're going to put up on dots, which I have buried. which are almost gone. I didn't cut this side. Okay, you guys tired of cards yet? I think we're going to switch to trying to get a pocket letter together next. And there we go. Easy. Another easy card. So I think that's it for the cards for now. I could make more. I could go on making cards all day, but I don't think you guys would want to see that all day. So let me just get stuff out of the way here. And we'll try and do something different. You like seeing cards made, Susan? And Paige, I know. So, okay. So just to recap, once I find them again. Oh my gosh. We made 1, 2. Wow, I did pretty good. 3, 4, 5, and 6. I could have done a watercolor one, but I'm not. My watercolor is, you know, smear some color on a background and then put die cuts or something over it. I'm just erasing a little glue I see here that I don't like. This is a adhesive eraser I got off Amazon, just in case anybody wants to know. It works pretty good. So yeah, we made 6 cards in how long? An hour and 15 minutes. Well, a little bit more than that because I started a little early. Thank you, Paige. Okay. What I thought we'd do is, I was kind of bad, and I bought this collection at PT Cheap not long ago. It's a spring Easter, and I have to make a spring Easter pocket letter. So let me take it out of the crinkly stuff. And let's just work with that. It's Doodlebug Designs. I got it from PT Cheap, if you're not familiar with that. Has little caterpillars. Ooh, I like that one. And I'm not affiliated with this company in any way, shape, or form. Ooh, this one has texture. That's pretty cool. It's got like white texture, and this has glitter. Oh man, I'm loving this paper. And then a plaid and a pink. So I'm trying to decide what I want for the background. I'm kind of thinking I like, oh, I don't know. Kind of thinking I might use a couple of them. They all go together, so I think maybe this one, and this one for backgrounds. So, and then I can use some of the other stuff. Yeah, Doodlebugs are cute, and look at all the stuff you get. I mean, it's with that's why I like Peachy Cheap and for collections and stuff, because you get all the like flowers and little chip things. I mean, it's similar to shopping with the other company that I do work for as an independent consultant, because you can coordinate everything. So that works for me, because I do have a pretty good eye for color, but this just makes it a lot easier. All right, let me get, I have to get a pocket letter thingy. Hang on. All right. And I might need to make a card to go with this too. And these I got in a box of 100 at on Amazon somewhere too, about a year ago or so. They were pretty cheap, but they're a little thinner than the regular baseball trading cards you find other places. So I need to cut these all to 2.5 by 3.5. So I think what I'm going to do is cut 1 strip from each, and then we'll play with them. So they have to be 2.5 inches wide. Pocket letters is how I got my start in paper crafting. It's been all downhill from there, I'll tell you. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Night Fear. Yeah, I bought the ones at Walmart too, but they only were like, I think they only were like 10 to a pack. And that's not going to work that way. I have to do this one this way. You have to watch your directions because this has clouds. So it has to go this way. Oops, wrong thing. And so anyway, it was only like 10 to a pack or something at my Walmart. I'm sure other ones may have bigger boxes full. But at the time, I was like, no, I need to get a whole bunch of these. Well, they're lasting me a good long time. Okay, now we have to do 3.5 inch. So if anybody wants to exchange pocket letters after May 4th, when I get my room cleaned up, well, nobody to swap with? I'll swap with you after May 4th. I just need the time to get A, my taxes done finally, hopefully soon, and B, to get my room cleaned up. It's a challenge I'm in, so I have to finish that, and I have to do it just for my sanity as well. And so yeah, sometime in May I'd be happy to swap. May or June. June might be better actually because I have a yard sale. Once I clean my room, I'm going to have a ton of yard sale stuff. And right. And so I have a yard sale going, a neighborhood yard sale. I convinced a couple neighbors to join me. So we're going to do a neighborhood yard sale on May 18th, Saturday, May 18th. So if anybody wants to figure out where I am, you're welcome to come see all the junk I have. Okay, I cut something wrong because one of these is too big. Seems like this one. Yep, let me check that. Now, usually I do a shaker pocket in the middle, but I don't do it all the time. I don't know if I'm going to this time. I do want to round the corners, though. I'm going to get out a different corner rounder. Maybe, if I can find it. Okay. I'll just use this little 1/2 inch corner rounder here. Yeah, Maddie, I got this on a PT cheap deal, but you can, a lot of times scrapbook.com has the collections too. You have to watch, and they call them 12 by 12 collections or something, but I don't know. This one, let me see what this one's called. It's Doodlebugs, and it's, I did not pay $65 for it, I can tell you that. It was probably maybe 20 at the most for all this stuff. And what is it called? Spring, maybe? I don't know. Bizarro. I lost the paper. Here it is. It's called Spring Garden. Spring Garden. Yeah, that's what the collection is called. Spring Garden by Doodlebug. So let's just do this real quick. How are we doing? We have about 45 minutes. Okay, well, we'll get some of it done. This is the easy part. The hard part is decorating. Well, it's not hard. It's the fun part, but it takes me a while because I have to play with stuff and figure out what I'm doing. And I could use all one color. Sometimes I do that. I just use cardstock in the background and then use the decorative paper. But since this is double-sided, I'm okay using this. And you could save all these little snips and use them in a shaker, but I'm not going to. Thank you, Ian. Project Life cards are actually a little bit too big for pocket letters because they're 3 inch by 4 inch. And these are 2.5 by 3. These are the size of ATCs. So if you just figure you're making a bunch of ATCs and sticking them in 9 pockets, that's really what you're doing here. The Project Life cards I've seen and that I have, they're all 3x4. So you could use them if you cut them down to 2.5 by 3.5. That would work. Well, I do it kind of different every time. The last one I did was for St. Patrick's Day. And like I said, I used just solid green cardstock on that one in the background. And then I decorated with other cardstock in the pocket, the rest of it, the pockets on top. No, it's all right for asking. A lot of people say that you can use Project Life cards. You can if you cut them down. The smaller ones are 3x4 standard. Or you can get larger pockets. I mean, you don't have to use this baseball pocket size. You can get but this is like the traditional one that they started with for pocket letters. I think it was, is it Janet Lane or something like that created the pocket letter originally and had a whole group on pocket letters and stuff. I haven't done as many of them lately as I used to, but I did do the St. Patrick's Day one, and now I signed up in a swap for an Easter/spring, so I'm kind of going with spring. So let's see, let's play with these and see if we like this, and if not, we can go back and find some other papers. I think I want maybe another cloud up here. I think I want one of these pretty ones in the middle. Maybe we'll do like tic-tac-toe. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. We'll see. We shall see. We'll try it. Yeah, I know. We used to do a ton of them. That's how I got started. My first pocket letter swap was with Misty Blackburn, who's Mac Jewelry and More here on YouTube. And that was my first ever pocket letter. And then Danina was, well, Misty's sister was my next one. Then I think Danina was my third or fourth one, actually. So we used to do them quite a lot back in 2017 when I first got started. And now I've expanded into some other things. How's that look? Too busy or okay? I think it's kind of cute. I was thinking of maybe putting them all the same color across, but I kind of like it mixed up a little bit. Yeah, Nightfear does book reviews and stuff too, guys, but she's an awesome crafter too. All right, now we have to figure out what we're going to do on the rest of it. So we have all these stickers, and we got these cut aparts. Oh, look at this little scooter. Isn't that so cute? I think we're going to have to put that down here on the bottom somewhere. That's adorable. And I like this pattern. Oh, gosh. Too many choices. Okay, one of my signature things is I usually put a little envelope up here. So we're going to have to make an envelope with some paper. We are going to have to make an envelope. And I'm thinking we'll make it out of this piece here. So let me get my envelope punch board. Actually, it's a 1, 2, 3 punch board. And cut down a piece of paper. So it has to be a little itty bitty envelope. And I do have the mini envelope punch board too. Hi, Sherry. So because these are 2.5 by 3.5, I definitely don't want it to be, okay, the smallest this goes is 2 by 3 something or other. So we're going to have to get out the mini. Here's the mini. Isn't it cute? It's just so tiny. So I think I want like 1.5 by 2, which means I need paper 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So let me cut that down. 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. Oops. That is pretty teeny weeny. Teeny weeny. And we'll bring this in, get the little thingy out, and then, what did I say, 1.5 by 2. So we have to put it at 1 3/4. I think I'm going to do it on the other side. 1 3/4. Punch and score. You guys have probably seen this like a bazillion times. What did I miss? Deb, it surprises me how many people don't put a letter in their pocket. Well, this little envelope will not hold a letter, but you know, people have gotten away from that, putting letters in. But if you don't know the person, I still like to put a letter, but that usually goes, or a card or something, that goes in the back, because the whole point was, oops, I forgot to punch that, was you're supposed to tell a little bit about yourself in the pocket letter, right? Wow, that was quick. Done already. So let's do this. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. I think I want the little bee to show this time. And then I'll usually just leave it stick up like that's even a little big, but I'm going to use it. And we can fold it. But I usually just leave it open. And then I'm going to put a little card in there. Let's see, white would be good. Need a little piece of white. Cut to 2-inch. Let's see if that's going to fit. Yeah, that'll work. So 2-inch by about 2 1/4 will do. And, oh, I didn't round the corners. I think I want to round the corners. So we just stick it in the back. Sort of rounds them. All right, and I'm just going to use a glue dot or something on this to hold it together for now. Let me get this off the desk. My little thing, I don't want to lose it. Just bring some glue dots in. My picky tool. What's what called? This is a pocket, oh, that little board. This is called the mini envelope punch board. I think it's, yeah, We Are Memory Keepers makes it. Yeah, we did 4th of July. I still have it, Danina. And this is a pocket letter that we're doing. But there's a regular size envelope punch board as well. And I have the 1, 2, 3 punch board, which does the same thing as the envelope punch board, but it also does bows and boxes. Let me show that to you again. This is the 1, 2, 3 punch board. It opens out and it makes bigger envelopes, like regular size for cards and stuff. And it makes boxes, and it also makes bows, and it has instructions for them all right here on your card, like what size you want it to be, the measurements and all that. So I really like this. And it also has a corner rounder and a corner slit thing. But if you have the envelope punch board, it does a lot of the same stuff too. So we're going to round the corners on this too. Of course, I put my other corner rounder away, I think. Nope, I didn't. I like a lot of their things. I think Paige used a die by them the other day. I'm like, oh, I have to get that. I think I found it on scrapbook.com, but I don't know if I want to pay that kind of money right now. So we're going to put a little card in here just like that, but I'm going to ink the edges with something. Let's see. What color pink do I have? Maybe, what color is this? Where's the color? Flamingo, Flirty Flamingo. Maybe that'll work. I just want to go around the edges because I don't like the stark white. I just inked my finger too. This is an alcohol marker, like similar to Spectrum Noir. This is the Stampin' Up variety called Stampin' Blends in Flirty Flamingo, which is kind of not the right color, but it'll do. Just edging, and then I'll put a little something on there. Like I'm thinking a little cutout word that says hello in a pretty pink or something. So let me find my words. These might be too big, so let me see if they are or not. Oh yeah, I think they're going to be too big. Do I even have a hello in here? Oh, I don't have a hello, so that's not going to work anyway. So let me see if there's a sticker or something on the sheet of stickers that I might like to use. Well, there's a hello there, but that might be, actually that might work. Let's try it. It's a little big, but it might just work if I put it way up here. Cute. And then I'll just stick it so that that stays there. I think I like that. Liking it. And that's going to go in this first pocket. I would, Danina, but not till May or June. I would love to do a pocket letter swap. So I'm going to use my glue. I'm just going to glue it down. I'm going to commit. I'm going to glue it down. I'm not real happy with how this is sticking either. So we're going to glue that down a little bit too. And then I'm just going to put a glue dot on the back of this to tack it into the envelope so it doesn't slide down further than I want it to. Maybe 2 of them. Oop, I didn't get the paper off. Come on, paper. Off, off, off. We'll have that stick up a little bit, like about there. Stick it down, and then I think we need a little bling on here, so maybe just a couple pearls again. I think little pearls would be cute here and there. I like to put one, maybe I'll put a bigger one right here. And that's 3, but maybe we'll do 5. Put a couple little ones on. Maybe. Put a little one here. Now that is sort of white, so I don't know if I want one there. Maybe I'll put one up here on the envelope tip. The tip of the envelope. There we go. And that's it for that envelope. I mean, that pocket. Thank you, Melissa Night Fear. Okay. That was the easy one. How are we doing time? Oh, I'm almost out of time, guys. This will not get finished on the live today. I can tell you that. Okay, so let's see what else we have to play with. I usually like to do like some circles and stamping I could do. Most of these are meant for like scrapbook pages, so they're going to be too big. Yeah, see, they're more like the 3x4. I might use this spring across the top on the outside once I get the pockets decorated. Oh, this is kind of cute. I think I want to use that down here somewhere. This little sunshine and grass thing. It looks like a little notebook. So that's really kind of cute. I think we'll do that, and then I can put something else on there, some words. That's easy. That's an easy one. And let's see. We have some little words here. Spring flowers, springtime. Well, warm sunshine. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know. I have to think about that. I might just stamp something in here because I'm not really feeling those words right now. And yeah, it's hard for you to join swaps. I understand that, Mia. Definitely join the group, the Art Bar group. Lots of fun. Lots of creative people that just, if nothing else, it definitely inspires you for sure. I mean, you're really lots of creative people and a wide variety of different talents. It's amazing. Okay, I think I need to get some paper, other papers. Like I can punch some circles out of this and do something with that, or even a strip across. Thinking little circles. These are like 1/2 inch circles. Let's see if I have a 1/2 inch circle punch somewhere. I know I do. There's a 3/4 inch one. Let me see if that'll work. Maybe. Yeah. I'm going to punch some little flowers out and bees. Nope, it's a little bit too big. Where's my 1/2 inch? Well, this says it's 1/2 inch in its scallop, but it looks way too small. Yeah. All right, have to go with the 3/4 circle. And just give it a try. We'll try a bee over here. So I'll have to post this once I get it all done on my page and on the group as well, the Art Bar group. So let's see, where do we want to put these? Maybe over here. I don't know. The bee be the center. The bee be the center. We'll do them in order, maybe up here. And I need some ribbon. I need some ribbon, guys. This ribbonaholic is having ribbon withdrawal. Let's see. We have some white flax. That might look all right. With the little bee on top. Okay, we can do something like that. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to try and use snail for this ribbon. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I usually use glue dots, but we'll try the snail. And we're going to cut it off exactly at the edges because the backs are pretty too, see? So I don't want to ruin the back by wrapping it around. And then I think we'll put the little, it's not a bee, it's a caterpillar. What am I thinking? I think we'll pop them up. Let me get my little mini pop dot things, dimensionals. Oops. Just have to find them. Here they are. Oops. He didn't want to stay on, did he? Thank you, Maria. It'll get there. It'll be all loaded up with pretty stuff by the time I'm done, but that probably be next week sometime, honestly. Because this weekend's going to be a blur for me after I'm done here and clean up a little bit. Sunday, I'm babysitting my granddaughters all day and all night until I get them on the school bus the next morning. So that might be it for that pocket. I don't know. The colors all go, so you can't really go wrong, right? I think I have some washi tape somewhere. Not there. Sorry for my arm. Not there either. Have to move my coffee out of the way to get to it, probably. I don't know what I do with it. Hate when I do stuff like that. Okay. Anyway, I have some like Easter grass coffee. Washi, which I'm not finding right now, but I do have some butterflies. Those are kind of pretty. And some other flowers. Not feeling that. Okay, well, we'll go with some butterflies on this one, maybe. We can do some stamping, too. Susan, let me see what I miss. Awesome, Susan. Have a good day. Kaylin had her birthday on Tuesday. Aw, she's 12. Wow. Hard to believe they grow so fast, right? I think we'll put some butterflies going. Is that too much green? Should I do that on the pink? I should do that on the pink. My granddaughter will be 15 in August. I just cannot believe it. And my little youngest granddaughter is 6 now, which is hard to believe too. Just cannot believe where the time is going. I don't know. We'll see if I like this or not. I can always take it off if I don't. Cheryl. Kathleen will be excited. Thank you, Ian. Oh, good. Kathleen will be excited. Are we waiting till May? Or are we doing one in oh, thank you, Cheryl, too. Are we waiting till May? Or are we going to do it in April? I can probably squeeze one in April if we want to do April. And then we have to decide, is it going to be a themed or whatever we want, or between whoever the swap partners are? All these questions. Oh, I just cut that a little crooked, but it's okay. It'll work. Now we need, I think I'm going to punch some little flowers or something to go on here. And I don't know in what color. Maybe, we have pink flowers there. We have green on here. Maybe orange and pink or something. I don't know. Let me get my little flower punches. Oh, they just dumped out. I have these little itty bitty flower punches. Aren't they cute? I like cutesy little stuff like that. And I have a scrap of this polka dot paper, but on the back, let's see what's on the back of these. We have the clouds on the back. Oh, we have pink stripe or this kind of stuff. Maybe we could do that and it would be, or we could layer them. They're not going to show up. So let's see. Do I have an orange scrap? I do. Put some of this on maybe. Pink? You think pink? What did I do with the pink one? Oh, there it is. Maybe I can layer them up a little bit to put the orange behind so that the, or even white. I have some, you know what? I have some little white flowers, I think, that are already made. But I could do something like this and then put a gem in the middle, and that way it pops up. Am I even in frame? Ribbon printer is? I don't know what a ribbon printer is either. Hi, Ruth. How are you, hon? Who's asking? Mia's asking what a ribbon printer is. I don't know. I guess something that prints on ribbon for you? I don't know. What? Oh, yeah. You're overseas too. 1:15 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm glad you're here with us. I'm only on for another, like 10 minutes or so. 15 minutes, something like that. Not sure I'm liking the orange here. Let me see what kind of bling bling I have to put in there. Hang on. I have all kinds of bling. To put a heart. Oh my gosh. I'm so silly, guys. I'm looking through the drawer and I think I got bling in that packet of stuff. Oh, yeah. Let's see what they have in here. They do. They have little flowers like those. How about those? I think I like them better than my little punches. And they probably have them in other colors. Let's try a couple of those. Okay, Judy. Thank you for coming. Have a great day. Hi, Brandy, left-handed crafter. Welcome to the Art Bar Hop. We're making a pocket letter. Oh, these are brads. I don't know if I want to use brads. Hang on. I don't know if I want to pop holes in the back of the paper. We have these. Are these brads too? No, these are stickers. Tokens. Some more brads. What's this? Lots of big flowers. Maybe we'll use them on a different pocket. Okay. Decision time. Do I want to stick a hole? I think I'm going to use one of these. Maybe the yellow one, actually, that has pink and blue on it. We're making you girly. Oh, gosh. It's okay. It's all good. I don't know. I want one down here. Maybe there. Well, let's do another one. Let's do the pink. Let's do the pink. And I think what I'm going to do in the middle is find a sentiment, some kind of sentiment to put across there. Spring flowers, making memories. I don't know, guys. There's some sentiments here. Springtime. How about just springtime? But that might be too little. I think I have to bump that up on something. So let me find a different scrap. I'm making a mess. That's what I usually do. Maybe we can put that on here. And then I can cut this. Let's just cut that down. Except I got it crooked, of course, didn't I? No, actually I didn't. I'll just cut a little bit off the edge there. Well, we got like 3 pockets done. What do you think? Does that look all right? Time to panic? Why? Jerry's up next, right? It's a happy mess, Deb. Yes. Recycled Parts for Art is up next. So be sure to check her out. Go subscribe. Be ready to watch her next. I will probably be able to watch like half an hour of hers, and then I got to get cranking. I'll watch while I'm cleaning up here a little bit. I'm putting this down. I'm not sure it's 100% what I'd like, but it's going to do. But it's upside down, Deb. This is why I like using wet glue too. It gives you a little bit of time. Some wet glue does. Art glitter glue, not so much. It might be just a tiny bit crooked, but it'll do. We'll use those little flowers on something else. So I'm using my stash, guys. Except that I bought this kit from PT Cheap. Shame on me. All right. So we are just about done here as far as what I can get done. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. And I may end up doing a shaker, but leaving the background in on here. Are we liking so far? Thank you, Cheryl. And Maria's miscellany. Did I miss Maria? Sorry, Maria. Awesome, Judy. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. I know, Debbie, me either. Well, except for I just did one this year for St. Patrick's Day, but that's been the first in a long time. And I signed up under Tina's Crafty Life for a spring one. And then her next thing she's doing, I'm not going to do because I already did that. Do you guys want to see most of you have already seen my projects I made for the vintage Love is in the Air and Metals in Love hop, right? That's done now. So I don't know if you want to see them or not to kill the last 10 minutes. I like the spring colors too. Yes, make a pocket letter. Jerry is live. Oh, wow. She started. Okay, guys, we'll go over to Jerry. I'll end it here, and I'm going to finish this, and I'll post it in my group and Danina's group. The groups will be listed down below. And throughout today, don't forget to hit hashtag ArtBarHop2 in case you don't know who's up next. And they'll tell you. And yes, I'll post pictures in the art bar of the cards. And but give me till I'll try and do it today because otherwise it won't be till like next Tuesday. Thank you all so much for coming and making cards and pocket letters with me. That was a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Feel better, hon. I know you have a long haul, but my thoughts are with you. Thank you, Mia. All right, I'm going to hop over too. So let me end the stream, and we'll hop on over to Jerry, okay? And I'm going to actually click on that too. Open link in new tab. And then bye for now. Parts for art. Make sure I did the right one. Nope, that's not it.
Nice here. There's so many things to do when you're doing a live.
Okay. All right, ending the stream. Thank you, everyone.